What's going on, y'all? We are back again with the Reddit reactions and advice. I know it's been a minute, and you can see that I'm in a new spot. We don't got to get into all that, but I hope you enjoyed at least the aesthetic. But just to save time, let's go ahead and get right into the meat of this video. But first, I want to give a huge shout out to Magic Mind for being so helpful during my move from my home in North Carolina back to my home state and just giving me the energy and motivation that I need to get through all of this BS that I've been going through. It's giving me the energy that I need while staying calm and focused. So if you want to try it out for yourself, go to magicmind.com/JeremiahJune, use my code JeremiahJune, or click the link in the description to get 20% off your order. So first post, what would you recommend to improve my conversation flow after the approach? Working on inner game 2. I don't know what any of that means. Hey everyone, I'm 35 and working on myself, mainly inner game and personality change. As part of a journey that started through therapy, I realized I deeply desire both sexual connection and emotional intimacy after missing out on a lot of that in my earlier life. I've been watching a few dating/personal development programs, 10, yeah, whoever these people are. My biggest sticking point is getting into a natural conversation flow after the initial approach. I can start, but often don't know how to move things forward smoothly. I'm not just doing this to get more dates, I'm trying to build real confidence, presence, and meaningful connections with women. Okay, so first of all, stop watching these weird dating guys online because they'll have you being very strange around women and doing things that really aren't you. You'll end up walking up to women and being like, "Ooh, hey baby, I like the way that your dress sits over your body, and I want to take you out to a dinner." And it's like, bro, are you even French? I've seen people try and take these tips and or take what these dating professionals are saying word for word, verbatim, and going out and trying to use the same lines, using the same weird approach strategies that they tell you to use, and you come off as a creep because women can tell when you're trying to be something that you're not. For example, if you come up to a girl and you're using this strange TikTok voice that is just like completely not the way you talk at all, like how do you even expect to date her? Because eventually that TikTok voice is gonna wear off. Like you're not gonna be able to do that 24/7, like right when you wake up or when something really exciting happens, you're not gonna be like, oh, damn, yeah, that shit was fire, bruh. Like, because if that's what pulled her and that's what she likes and that's not who you are, you're not going to be able to keep up that facade forever. So that's why I say stop watching these dating guys because they always do some weird stuff. Just go out and do things for yourself. Like, go and find things that you enjoy, that you like to do, that you can actually talk to people and connect with people about. You said you wanted to, what was it? You said you want to be able to create meaningful connections with women. Well, if you don't do anything besides trying to get women, then you're not going to be able to connect with women because that's the only that you're going to be like this one track minded person who is just trying to get in their pants, or you're just trying to get a kiss from them or get them to take you on a or to get them to let you take them on a date. But like if you can't talk to or connect about anything, there's not going to be that like that bonding that you guys can do because you're just going to be coming to her with, I like women, I think you're pretty, let us link up. Like it's, why would she want that? What about that would draw her to you? Yeah, and just like with people in general, like friends, mentorships, anything, and anything that anybody wants from you is going to be because they can relate to you in some way. So just get out and do stuff and become a person who can establish connections, and then you'll be fine. Continue being yourself, keep being genuine, authentic, and I know that's a bit corny of information just to be yourself, but like don't you want someone to like you for who you are? Like you don't want them to just be like, "Oh, he's attractive," and then as soon as you open your mouth, they get completely turned off by you. Or when they see what you actually like doing, then they get completely turned off. Like you, once you start doing things and finding things that you actually enjoy, then people will see that and they'll talk to you about it, and then that's how you make connections. Next post. I want to quit so bad, but I have severe addiction. I can't. It's so hard. I go and waste time, energy just for a fat. Please, I would love any advice on this matter. I don't mean to laugh because it's not funny. The PMO addiction is not a funny one at all because like I've struggled with it myself, and it's a hard thing to actually kick because in your head you say I don't want to do this, but your body literally kind of takes over and you go into autopilot and you stop being able to control yourself, and next thing you know you're cleaning yourself up and whatever whatnot. But the only thing that's going to be strong enough to overpower your body is your soul, and it's kind of a connection and offshoot from your mind, but it's more driven by purpose. So when you have an addiction, your body feels like it needs that thing, like you have to do it or else you're not going to be okay. But when you have something that is off in the future, that you're like, I'm working towards this, and if I don't achieve this, then my soul is going to be crushed. And this is like something that I want for my life completely. For example, when I was in high school, I really wanted to be able to make friends. I wanted to be able to talk to women. And I knew that if I kept doing this thing, that I would not be able to do that because I was doing it just about every single day. I would come home from school and just go straight to the computer, straight to the internet, and right to those sites. But and I could see that every time that I would do that, that my confidence around women was just completely shot. Like it didn't even matter if I was attracted to them or not. Like I couldn't even look them in the eyes and have a decent conversation because I don't know, whatever it does to your biochemistry, and well, I don't know. I'm not a neuroscientist or whatever. But whatever it was doing to me, I knew that it was stopping me from being able to connect with anybody. So I said that if I want this, I'm going to have to stop. I'm going to have to actually commit to doing NoFap. And it was extremely hard. Like there were nights where I would literally just have to like wrap myself up in my blanket and like hold, like tense every muscle in my body, because if I had let go, then I was going to be doing it. I was going to relapse. And but it was my soul knowing that I had a bigger purpose to achieve. That's what stopped me from doing it. So you're gonna have to go out and find something that compels you to it more than those explicit websites on the internet compel you to them. And when you find purpose in your life, that's when your soul starts to take over your body, and you feel more compelled to actually go this way instead of far off to the left. I think that's left, but I don't know. Yeah. Okay, next up, what are some easy activities to gain confidence? A common answer I see on how to build confidence is to try new things and watch yourself improve and grow, to stack up wins and skills. Trouble is, my lack of confidence partly comes from trying and failing at so many things, or quickly plateauing and not seeing those improvements to boost any confidence. The cycle goes: try something, be bad at it, give it more effort, maybe slightly improve, quickly plateau at a poor level at an activity, keep trying for months or years, watch people who started last week be better than me, feel less confident than ever, and that's it. So what is some things I can actually build on and improve, because the common advice I see is making things worse for me, not better. It's not that the advice itself is making things worse for you, it's your approach to it. So I commend you for going out and actually trying new things and sticking with them for months and years, but it's the next thing that you've said that is actually ruining your ability to build any confidence. And that thing is caring so much about what other people are doing, how other people might see you, wanting so bad for people to just automatically respect you, and comparing yourself to them, which is ruining your ability to gain confidence. You cannot gain any confidence if you're constantly comparing yourself to the people around you. I always go back to who I was in high school because that was the biggest transformation that I kind of had made in my life up until probably about right now. But back then, I would see all of my peers being able to go out, make friends, and go and hang out at different events or whatnot. Going to parties and having girlfriends, all that stuff that I felt like I wanted to do, and I would blame myself and compare myself to them, saying, oh, they're out doing this while I'm sitting here doing that. And then every time I try to talk to girls in the same way that they try to talk to girls, it doesn't work for me. So I must just be not good. I must be less than them. I must be inadequate. But then there was a point in time where I was like, you know what, man, I'm tired of trying to put on this persona, this facade of this person that I'm really not, and trying so hard to please people that I don't even really know that well. And once I hit that breaking point, I stopped caring about what other people thought of me. And obviously, like, you still have to have, just normal levels of societal norms, but like trying to do and be everything that everyone else is, and trying to be liked by everyone else, and comparing yourself to them at the same time is gonna ruin you. So like, just being able to turn that part of your brain off, or not even completely turn it off, because that's much easier said than done. But when you hear that part of your brain saying, oh, you're not like them, you're not as good as them, you have to be able to hear that and be like, okay, so what? I'm still having a great time. Like, I'm not out here to be the best in the world, because I mean, all things considered, you're probably never going to be the GOAT at pickleball, because there's somebody who's been playing it since they were 2, or I don't even know how long pickleball has been around. But maybe a bad example, or ping pong. Let's just say ping pong. There's a good chance you will never be the best at ping pong. So you're looking at the people around you saying that, man, I've been playing ping pong for 2 years and this guy who just started is already better than me. So what? Do you have fun playing ping pong or not? If you don't have fun playing ping pong, then why are you playing ping pong still? You tried it for several months, several years. All right, if it's not fun, then it's not fun, but you're going out here trying to be better and trying to be so good that you're not even having fun or enjoying the process of doing it anymore. So now you're so tied to the outcome of being good at ping pong that you're not even experiencing the part that you actually went out there for, which was to build confidence and do something hard that you've never done before. That's the point, is the actual process of doing it itself, and not just the process of just getting good. Once you can just be more present in what you're doing, then you can focus on the technique, and like, oh, you just hit this weird little backspin thing. How do you do that? Instead of feeling like everybody else around you's competition, look at what they're doing and ask them. That's how you build confidence, because then you're asking them, then they teach you something that you never knew before, and now you're sitting there, you get to practice that, and you're like, oh, I didn't quite get it that time, and you practice again, you're like, oh wait, I almost had it, and then you do it again, and you're like, oh snap, there it is. I just learned a whole new skill that I can use, so that whenever I play ping pong, that's something that I can use against my next opponent, who might be better than me, who I could still possibly beat by using this new skill of mine. I don't know. Building confidence is not easy, because it takes getting out of your comfort zone, which it seems like you've done. But once you get there, you have to just let all that other stuff go about people being better than you and you not being able to progress at the rate that you want to. You're supposed to be going out there to enjoy it. And when you're enjoying yourself, that's when you're the most confident. Well, that's going to do it for today's episode of Reddit Reactions and Advice. Shout out to Magic Mind for helping me get through this. And if you want to try it for yourself for that 20% off, remember, go to magicmind.com/JeremiahJune. Put in my code JeremiahJune or click the link in the description. If you got anything valuable out of this, which I really hope you did, because I felt like we had some good stuff coming out of this episode, hit the like button. And if you want to stick around and see what else I got coming in the future, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, just so that you don't miss the next video. And for now, I'm out.